So once again, between streams, I put in that grind. I know we mostly did that on the second stream anyway, but I got up to level 40. I think we were like level 31 at the end of last stream. So that's great. More importantly, I leveled up some different jobs and have come up with a completely new strategy to take them on, which I think is going to work. Using, and I have to change these up a little bit. So, Saving Grace. This is a support skill that I got from leveling up. We might actually be more than level 50. It depends. We'll see. I've never been this high of a level before the end of second chapter where it's crazy. But yeah, Saving Grace is a support skill you get from the Cleric subclass, and it allows you to be healed above your maximum HP. So basically, if you're not currently above max HP, and you use some healing move, instead of capping you to the top of your HP, it'll just overflow you more than that. And then you can't like keep doing it, but once you go below your max HP again, you can, once again, the next time you heal will make you go above. So, hope that makes sense, but it'll be really useful because as I decided, I don't want to, the job I want to be, I played around with some things, and I think I'm going for Apothecary, because he has an axe, which is something that Gideon is weak to, which is pretty much all we need. But in addition to an axe, he also has this move called First Aid, which restores HP to a single ally, which is so much better than the heal move that Cleric has, because that's like, Cleric is fine normally because you can just heal your whole party for HP, but since we're just one of us, this is just a better move, and it costs less SP in the end anyway. So we're going to utilize that to constantly put ourselves above our max HP, and give us so much more of a buffer to hopefully not get destroyed as quickly. The other support skills I have SP Saver, of course, because that's really useful and we're on our own. Elemental Augmentation, and there's one more that I want to equip. I haven't fully decided what I want it to be. There is, let's see, a couple of Apothecary ones that I'm considering. Heightened Healing, I think I might use, because rather than getting a base increase of 500, I think it will be better to have just gain additional HP when being healed anyway. So I think I'm going to go for that. Some other things to note, this is my equipment. My axe is pretty dang strong. I have the Sapphire Rod, which is a stronger staff than I had last episode. Kite Shield, I decided to go for that so that I can get both physical and elemental defense instead of just physical, since I think Gideon's like darkness grab move is an elemental attack. Silent Bandana. This one's great because it actually increases my evasion a whole lot. So a lot of the moves, especially moves that like the skeletons hit you with, miss with evasion. I've tried that out on some of the base skeletons, so I'm hoping that'll help me out with the dancing bones or whatever. And then we have our elemental robe, which mostly gives us elemental defense and stuff. The other biggest thing that we have is the Calming Stone, which prevents terror. So I'm never going to be terrorized now. I got this just on my own while grinding. I found it in a dungeon in the sand area. Super useful. So, and then this just increases our SP more, since we don't have any support abilities that are doing that for us anymore. So that's my strategy. That's what I hope will be good enough, and I guess we shall see how it goes. So let's not waste any more time. Let's hydrate myself a little bit before jumping into this. Garbage. Not garbage, it's great, but I'm also like terrified that it's gonna still take forever, even at this high of a level. Okay. Alright, Gideon. So, since we're not technically above our max HP right now, I can still use First Aid to go above it. So I think that's what I'm going to start off doing. Yeah, and see, that's like such a big buffer of HP, which will help against the bunch. So I'm hoping the combination of that between having high evasion will help. Yeah, I missed one so far, I guess. Will help us dodge some attacks here. So I can do 2 of these actually, and They should be broken before they even get to attack. Still above my max HP, so that's great. Gideon will get to go twice. Yeah, I'm hoping that this increased... Oh, I'm blind, so that's something to note that I might have. Okay, so that kind of sucks, but I have to take advantage of the fact that they're broken to see how much damage you do. That does massive damage, so they're almost dead, I think. Okay, so this is good. Okay, this is gonna sound stupid, but I need to do this because I get to go twice before the bones ever get to attack. Also, another thing, I moved my webcam to my bottom left. I realized that I'd been covering the like order of moves in the top left this whole time, so that kind of is annoying. But so I think I'm gonna do this. Okay, sweet. And now his defenses are down. Just gonna attack, and that's fine. I'm actually gonna do a fully. Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna just first aid myself. I want to get a lot of boost points to do. Oh, that's good. That move is really, it's a single strong move, and that can do a lot of damage. So the fact that that missed with my evasion is really good. Okay, we're getting so much further into this fight than we've ever gotten before. Also, Cyrus looks kind of like crazy with that axe. Holy crap. Okay, so I'm gonna hit him. Let's see. Just use an axe. It does okay damage. Honestly, this is fine. I'll be at max BP. This will do 2 hits. I'm just afraid he's gonna summon bones again. Oh, that does so much damage. Okay! Whoo! Yeah, we're healing. Okay, yeah, the first aid is so useful to have. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Let's see, this will keep me at using a full boost move when he's broken. And it'll, yeah, okay, sweet. Whew. That was so much damage, that was terrifying. Okay. So now that he's broken, all of my moves will do the same amount of damage anyway. I do have some, like, single target axe attacks, but, like, I don't know if that'll do more damage than just a normal. I think my magic will still do more since that's my main. Like my physical attack is not nearly as good as this. So let's go ahead and do this. That's pretty good damage. I do have analyze now if I wanted to find out what his like total HP was, but I'm not sure I want to waste a turn doing it. Although I think we're doing pretty good right now since he hasn't summoned bones for a bit. I don't know if he summons them again, I honestly can't remember. That evasion is like the difference between losing and winning. That is so much. But even after one of those attacks, I'm still above my max HP. That's such a good support ability for this battle. Okay, well, I'm blind, so that's actually bad because I have to do physical attacks to hit him. And here, I have an idea, actually. Apothecary has a move called Rehabilitate, which not only cures me of all my status ailments, but it makes me immune to getting more for a certain number of turns. So I'm going to do that. That should cure my blindness. I can then hit him for 1. Oh, don't use it again! Oh! Oh my gosh! Woo, okay, that was so close. That was... I would have been dead. Heal, please. Oh, I should have done a... You know what? I should have done a boosted heal since I was at max BP anyway. That would have given me a ton of extra HP. Holy crap. Okay. We're good. I know I'm at max BP and I'm not getting anywhere, but I want to stay there, honestly, as much as I can. Okay. Getting rid of those bones, like, changed the entire battle. It's not nearly as bad anymore. We're gonna do this first try, I think, which is great. Okay. Okay, his health's going down. I can see that he's in yellow territory. Okay. The 7 shield points is hard to knock down. Oh, he gets 2 moves now? 1 miss. I think if both of those hit, like if he gets 2 in a row that hit, that's like, okay.
What's this now?
You know what, I'm gonna do something kind of crazy, and I'm gonna fully boost the first aid and see how much max HP it gives me. Holy crap! Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine for a bit.
What's this? What's this?
I'll also go ahead and cure my blindness while I'm just waiting around. That's such a good combo. He brought bones back? Oh, they're actually weaker than normal. They only have 3 shield points. Well, that's good. I didn't realize he could bring them back. That sucks. Yeah, exactly. It's not overkill. It's over compensating, I guess. Okay. Go ahead and I just need to take care of these guys as fast as possible, since there's no point in trying to do damage to Gideon while he's... Oh my gosh. See, it's a good thing I over-healed, and that he missed twice. I wonder what the accuracy on that move is. Alright, and they're gone. Sweet. That's good. Honestly, I'm gonna use a plum to get some of my SP back. I'm running low. The good news is that I don't have to use SP when I'm just weakening his shield points. Come on, I hate being blind, because it's like impossible to hit physical attacks when you're blinded. So like I pretty much always have to rehabilitate myself. Whew. Alright. We're doing good, we're doing good. He's on red health now. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. He's gonna attack twice otherwise. Still? Oh my gosh! I was really hoping that would kill him. Well, that did less damage than normal, actually. Okay. Just hit you with an axe over and over. We're almost back to our base HP after like 12 turns. Okay. Oh my gosh. Seriously? This sucks. But, I mean, I think I can take out the bones. With them only having 3 shield points, I'm pretty sure I can take them out before they ever get to move. Also, I think I'm faster now that I've leveled up, that I always go before them. He died from that little damage? That's crazy. Holy crap, we did it. Yes. And we didn't level up anything. Normally bosses level you up like 2 or 3 levels, but since we're so high already, we didn't even get enough experience from beating him to get anything. Whew! First try. Oh, and we got Gideon's dagger. That's actually really good. I think you are guaranteed to get it. I can't remember, but we didn't have a good dagger, so that's good to know. Whew. They're still alive after all. Sorry it took me, like... They've been, like, dying in this cage for 3 straight days. Like, I come in, and I'm like, you guys... Nope, okay, I'm gonna go fight frogs for 8 years. Ooh, there's a book here.
What in the...
What's this? It couldn't be. A copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Well, that's unfortunate. It's but an abridged copy, translated into the modern tongue. And aside from basic instructions on performing the rites in the regions required, all other details have been all but omitted. Why, it doesn't even mention the possible uses of these blood crystals. What's this? A piece of parchment has been inserted between the pages. Calculations on the number of test subjects required to create 1 blood crystal. I see. And there's a note. First specimens successfully synthesized and delivered. Delivered? Could it be that someone commissioned that frightful stone? I can only speculate, but could whoever is behind this be connected to the stolen tome? I mean, you literally have an abridged copy of the book you're looking for, and you're like, is it related to the book? Come on, Cyrus, you're better than that. Where am I?
Aha!
Ah, you're back with us, good miss. Yeah, that would be scarring. Like, imagine waking up next to, like, these, like, diagrams written on the ground and, like, crystals of blood and some dead guy, like... Jeez.
Are you okay?
The drugs that Alpha Man gave you are still affecting you. Pray rest until your strength returns. Dude, Cyrus is so weird, because he's so oblivious and so, like, obnoxiously arrogant on accident, but he's also such a good guy, too. Like, who are you?
Excuse
An
me.
excellent question, my dear, and one I'd be more than happy to answer. Let me tell you all about how awesome I am. Wooing a poor girl just awakened from a coma? Have you no shame? I know you just, like, nearly died, but want to grab a drink?
Come now.
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, I guess having, like, another actually good person there is, like, would be way better than just being alone. Don't be silly, Odette. I was merely trying to be a gentleman. Can't we settle this like gentlemen? Clearly.
Now then.
At any rate, Odette, there's a favor I would ask of you. Another one? Note my complete lack of surprise.
The truth.
I found on our kidnapper's person an abridged translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell.
What?
You're kidding. Needless to say, this could be a tremendous lead.
Thusly.
I need to find out where and by whom the volume was translated. Let me have a look. Whoever bound this spared no expense. I thought the same. There are a few bookmakers in the realm that could produce such a tome. Fine, I'll help. I guess.
You have my gratitude.
You have my thanks.
Aha!
Yurik? Who says that? Cyrus, probably. Like, I have no doubt that's something he would actually say, but... Did you find something? The thin yet sturdy pages are characteristic of paper made from the finest pine wood. While the texture of the vivid red binding reveals it as unmistakably tanned lambskin. Oh, okay. Sure. There's only one place in the realm where both can be found in sufficient quantities.
Which means
Stonegard. I am certain of it. So that's where you will travel.
Yes.
Where else? I must track down this tome, Odette. And I must do so before any more horrors can be unleashed upon our fair realm.
I see.
I wasn't asking, you know. Alright. Had southwest out of town, and we're almost done with chapter 2. I am so happy that we actually got... I figured we would probably be able to do it, but I didn't realize we'd be able to do it first try. Such a good support skill.
You're still here.
What? I mean, yeah. Hold on, I'm leaving, though. Calm down.
I am, but not a moment longer. Thank you for everything, Odette. I am in your debt.
You helped out a little here. What say we call
Helped
it
out a little. I saved the lives of, like, 4 people, didn't I? And, like...
Be safe, Cyrus.
Probably more, considering the fact that the person that was kidnapping is now
I have a
dead.
hunch you're poking around in something far more sinister than either of us can imagine.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting pretty... Like, we're only in chapter 2, and we've,
I
like...
am well aware of the danger. I
There's
will
quite a bit of
exercise-
danger as opposed to just looking for a missing library book. So... I'll exercise due caution, yes.
Due caution? I'll believe it once you quit diving headfirst into whatever you think smells of mystery.
This dialogue makes me really think that they must go back pretty far, but...
God's given disposition.
Indeed.
You said it was 15 years ago that the tome was stolen.
Yes.
That I did. What of it?
As you may recall, the then headmaster of the academy died under mysterious
Oh.
circumstances that very same year.
And you believe
Interesting.
incidents are connected somehow?
No, I just like spouting off trivia.
No, I'm just saying this because I want to, you idiot.
The disorder following the incident would offer a convenient opportunity to misappropriate.
Interesting.
Wouldn't you say?
So she's saying that they used the death of the headmaster at Atlasdom to create a confusion to take a book.
Your insight is invaluable and appreciated. I will keep this in mind.
I mean it, Cyrus. Be careful out there.
I've died already like 55 to billion times, Odette. I'm pretty sure that careful is
And I'll return
a very low priority of mine.
You have my word.
I'll be waiting with bells on.
That's an interesting expression, but okay. Oh, there's the hooded figure again. We saw them as we were first leaving Atlasdom in Chapter 1. And so Cyrus bid Quarry Crest farewell, the translated volume he recovered from the villain, pointing him to his next destination, Stonegard, in the Highlands, where the original copy of the tome he sought surely lies. Cyrus forged on in search of the truth. All right. Time to forge on, I guess. So, here's something I'm not quite sure about. Let's see. We could go straight to Stonegard. I have it open here to fast travel to. Also, just as a note, I like opened all of these like middle ring-ish areas, like all these, not the starting towns, but like everything right after it. So Noble Court, Still Snow, Victor's Hollow, all these places I open up to fast travel to. So something I was considering, who is Laura Post? Have I heard her in something before, as a voice actress? Anyway, one thing I was considering doing is going and doing some dungeons just on the outside, like outside of chapters, just to level up a bit, but also a lot of dungeons I've been just grinding at the very entrance. And
Time to teach you a lesson.
oh, also, now that we're in chapter 3, I'm pretty sure that these inner areas have actually gotten stronger. So that's something to consider.
A tempest of ice shall
I
reign.
mean, stronger. It won't really impact us now, but when we switch to a different character, it might have some bearing on it. But anyway, I want to try out a couple of these dungeons and just like get to the end of them, because some of them have pretty good items in them too. So I think I'll go to the Whistlewood, since that's where I spent some of my time grinding, and just clear it out. I don't want to do all of the dungeons because like we have other characters besides just Cyrus. Oh, she voices Primrose. Primrose is one of the party members you get. She is the dancer. Her story is incredible. Yeah, we'll see her at some point, for sure. Yeah, she is down here in the Sunlands, Primrose. 1,500 gold, that would have probably, I mean, gold's becoming, oh, I can't get there? That's disappointing.
I've done my research.
We got these guys again.
What is the logical course of action? Oh, ice!
Honestly, I think I could probably just do a single, like, 2 BP,
Whoops!
Blizzard and kill everyone, but oh well.
tempest of ice shall rage. You should have studied harder.
All right. Let's go down this path here. Oh wait, no, that's where we came from. Hold on. This path down here. Is there like a lake in the middle of this forest?
I've done my research on you. What is the logical course of action?
Honestly, I don't think I've played any games by this. Yeah, that does just wipe the entire
You should have studied harder.
group. That's pretty strong. I'm so close to leveling up. Come on. How much SP do I have? 16. I have enough for one more blizzard. We got a pomegranate. Pomegranates are really, really good items, but I don't think you can buy them anywhere. As far as I know.
I've done my research.
Oh, interesting.
What is
Alright. That should level us up.
Not bad. A passing grade.
Just barely. Sweet. Alright. Another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my JP sort of in check to a degree. Like, I don't use it all. Also, there's a secret passage back here. Get to this gold chest. Ooh, a silver sword. How good is that? I mean, better speed than the great sword. Something to consider. Oh, you can also go this way. Okay.
Time to teach you a lesson.
I seem to be surprising my enemies more often than they surprise me. I always thought that was like the same randomness, but I think it might have to do with like the level difference and stuff, which would be kind of a cool like feature of the game. All right. I feel like I just like skipped something. Oh, I see. I just went behind. There.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen? What is
Okay.
the logical course of action?
Also, in some of these areas, there's bosses too that we can fight. Like mini bosses. They're not nearly as strong as like a normal chapter boss, but I mean, they can be useful. Okay, there's a safe one up here. There might be a boss here. Don't know for sure, but either way, it's always a good idea to save.
Time to teach you a lesson.
You know, I also just realized that, like, I always just thought that he was saying that it's like a, yeah, like, we're gonna own you, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. But, like, I also get that it's like a joke because he's a scholar. He's a teacher. He teaches people lessons, like, for real. Now I'm just imagining, like, he, like, runs into a bunch of monsters, like, time to teach you a lesson. And then he's just like, in ancient eras of the land of Orthera. Also, it doesn't look like there's anything there. That's disappointing.
Research on you. Now,
It might be related to a side quest later. Sometimes, like, starting a side quest will lead to, like, dungeons holding stuff in them, so. Alright. I'm gonna check out one more dungeon. I'm gonna go to Noble Court, which is just in the Flatlands. I don't know if I ever came here. Might as well rest up a little bit. Christina Vey is the voice of Ophelia. She's one of my favorite voice actors and also discovers... Oh, cool. Yeah, Ophelia is another one of the travelers. She is the cleric. So, almost started with her just because she's sort of the canonical first in the list of everyone. Okay. Only got these guys to deal with. I don't know if... I don't think that a single charged thing will kill them. I'm also not going to be able to break either of them.
whoops.
Alright. That wasn't too bad.
thus ends your lesson.
Time to teach you a lesson. Thus ends your lesson. I love teaching. Okay. There's an area up here. Don't remember what it's called, but it's pretty high level.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
Well, I really love the fact that I'm at a point where, like, these things are doing massive damage to me and I don't have to, like, fight one heal save.
You should have studied harder.
That'll be 5K for tuition. Thanks for coming to my class. I mean, as merchant, I could use the collect ability to collect my tuition from teaching. And also, yes, I think it's either a bush or like an artichoke. I don't really know, though. The Hollow Throne. So this is actually pretty good, because it's one level above the dungeon we did for Cyrus' Chapter 2. So I think we're about the right level to take this on. Now. I think I'll just do all of the, ooh. I actually didn't expect that to work. Antidote Stone. I think that is something that prevents you from being poisoned. What is that?
Research on you. What is the logical course of action?
I'm gonna try fire.
Great inferno.
What? Oh, okay. I'll take it. Ooh, that's strong. Oh my gosh, I might die.
Whoops.
Depends on how many times they miss.
Gats, that was close.
Because magic attacks never miss. I think if this hits, I'm dead.
But
Yep.
I still have so much to
I mean, that was my fault. I wasn't full health. Okay. That could be worse. Do I have to? I have to get that chest again, don't I? Dang. Okay. Never know if you'll need it, but I can see us getting poisoned by a boss at some point, so. Okay. Good thing I saved. Oh my gosh. Oh, is there any way I can kill this? So this is a chubby Kate. Has way more health than, like... Do I have any large soul stones? I have one. It has like 80 health, I think.
gift for you.
Ugh. I have to use a fully charged one.
Great inferno.
That does nothing. Oh my gosh. It's gonna run away. Please don't run. Okay. What is this gonna do?
Unparalleled. Great inferno.
Not enough. Oh. No. They're so strong. I am not at the place where I can get one yet. That would have given me probably 5 levels at my current level. That would have been crazy. And they're so rare. No. Dang. Yeah, an absurd amount of XP. Like, and money, too. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to put the money-making one on back. And as well as just some general maintenance to Cyrus. He's been through a bit. Okay. Anything down here? Oh, there's a chest up here. Jam. I haven't used any jam yet.
I've done my research on you.
Thing is, I kind of want to encounter the
Now, what next?
level above just a normal cape, but not the chubby one, just because I don't think I'll ever kill a chubby cape. Unless they had like 10 soul stones. Well, we know these things are weak to fire, so I only have to take one hit. Does what? 1,000 damage. If this doesn't kill it, I think I'm dead. Oh, good.
Thus ends your lesson.
A pretty good amount of XP. Definitely need to kill. I should honestly, in these fights that are a bit sketchier, I should start off by using first aid. Just since I can go above my max HP, it'll just be a good, like, insurance policy. I can go this way. Hello. Okay. Guess I can't go that way.
Time to
Two of you.
lesson. A great inferno to scorch the land.
Oh, actually, I might die straight up. Well, maybe not. That was stupid of me, though. I just talked about healing at the start. Okay. This will break both of them.
Great inferno to scorch the land.
And I can use one more to finish him off, for sure.
What is my focus?
Goodbye. Don't think I need to do them damage. Also, I'm doing massive elemental damage right now.
Study harder.
It's pretty awesome. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Also, I should check. What is the recommended level for Cyrus' Chapter 3? 40? I thought Chapter 4 was supposed to be recommended at 40. Or maybe it's scaling it for difficulty. Maybe... Oh, yeah, because look, these Chapter 1s went from 1 to 5 to 12. Huh. I didn't know that's how that worked with one person. Interesting. Well, I'll probably have to do some grinding. I don't think I'm going to be ready for that. Unless it's... Actually, it might be 45 for the final chapter. I can't remember. I don't know, maybe I'm just spitballing at this point, though. There's a chest down there, but I can't open it anyway since I don't have theory on the thief. We got two of these guys. Okay, well, I don't really have anything to break them with, but I didn't have any trouble with the one that was with the Cades, so... No, I think it'll scale back down when I switch, or like it'll scale up. I don't know. I don't think it'll be that bad because although when I start a new character, I'll be at level 1, I'll also have such good equipment from doing another person's run that I can put on them that I think I'll be okay. I don't know though, but I know that people do these solo runs, so I don't think it'll keep going up over and over. I think it'll just go up at the end of one person's chapter 4, and then it'll stay at that sort of capped thing. That's my guess, anyway. We won't know until we get there, though. If it does become too unbeatable, we can always start a new save battle anyway, but I hope it doesn't come to that. Okay. I think this will kill them. Yeah.
Not bad.
A passing grade. I've gotten quite a few of those passing grades, apparently. Okay. Hello. There's a chest over here I almost missed. I'm gonna heal, you know what? Or heal my, There's no save point up here. The sense of danger is overwhelming. Are you certain you wish to proceed? You know what? Why not? Gotta live on the edge.
I don't think this one will listen to reason.
Oh, I hope that it has something that
Now,
I can break it with. Actually, I'm going to use analyze. How much Throne Guardian? 30,000. Okay. Well, it's at least weak to staffs, so I can at least just beat it to death with a stick. Okay. Well, I have an idea. I'm gonna use analyze again. Oh, it's weak to ice. Awesome. We'll be fine. I'm going to start off with first aid.
allow me.
Heal myself up. Whew. I mean, this isn't that bad.
Is the logical course
It is, since there's only one enemy, I think that we're gonna be overclock. It does look a little almost like
What next?
computerized to a degree. Okay. Oh, it has increased speed as well. I'm just gonna break it with my staff, and then once it's broken, I'll use Blizzard
What is the logical...
at full boost. Has pretty good defense though, with overclock, I think. I suppose I can keep it broken more often if I use Blizzard though, since it does 2 hits. Like this. Okay. Alright. Can you stop for a second? Let's see. Overclocked for how many turns? 3? I'm gonna do staff again. Get some more VP up. And hopefully wait for his buffs to go down. Might as well first aid again since I'm below HP. It's so nice being able to do this. Like, I feel like that's gonna like determine the feasibility of this run like in its entirety. Okay. Goodbye. Alright. Use Blizzard. Tweaking it this time. Although we did this overclock. Body armor. Pretty sure body armor only moves you to move first. Well, it also defends you from incoming attacks, I'm pretty sure. He's just overclock again, didn't he? Oh well. Just chipping away at his health. You know what? I might as well. I'm gonna analyze him again. I haven't been keeping track. 10,000? Okay, so I'm a third done with his health. He's also weak to swords. Doesn't really matter, but...
Now, what next?
Okay.
What next?
Blizzard. Bye, sir. So that does like 5,000 a fully boosted Blizzard when he's broken, so that's good to know.
Now, what next? A tempest of ice shall rain.
Yeah, he's dead here. Awesome. Sweet. Well, that's kind of nice.
Not bad.
A good fight. Good experience. I mean, honestly, not that much. It was like, what, half the experience we got from Gideon? And after beating him, we can collect the chest, which is the Moonblade. What is that? It's a sword. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's just really strong. 115 physical attack. Oh, how is this? 118 physical attack. Wow. Gideon's daggers. And occasionally decreases their physical attack. Well, that's sweet. This axe is really strong, too, though. What I currently have. Also, I realized that I beat him just as I ran out of SP. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do... so that was like the Flatlands. Like 2 of the 3 dungeons you can do in the Flatlands. The third one... like... it's going to be too high of a level for us to do right now. We'll probably do it later when we need to grind. But I am going to go ahead and start Cyrus's Chapter 2, or Chapter 3. I'm going to have to grind before we complete it, I'm pretty sure. So that's right, I have business here. You make your way to Stonegard after learning that the original copy of the tome you seek might be there, but you can't help but feel that someone's been watching you. The story so far. In Quarrycrest, Cyrus used his powers of deduction to get to the bottom of a series of kidnappings perpetrated by the depraved scholar Gideon, who was harvesting the villagers' blood for his dark research. It was Gideon's sickening laboratory that Cyrus discovered it. A translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Though the history of the dark arts intrigued him, he could not sit idly by while his peers used the knowledge for evil, and so Cyrus came to Stonegard, where the tome was bound. Would he find answers here, or only more dreadful questions? Who knows? Stonegard at last. I just fast traveled here. You've been here a few times, Cyrus. A sprawling city if I ever saw one. Talk about searching for a needle in a haystack. It's true. First, I should review where we stand. Like as not, the translated copy From the Far Reaches of Hell was produced by a bookmaker in this town. But where to begin my search? Logically speaking, it would make the most sense to begin at the source, which means head straight for the bindery, of course. Where else? Well, I mean, okay. That wasn't really a deduction as much as common sense.
Very well.
Very well. Let's let the investigation begin. And there they are again. Alright, first things first. Heal. Next thing on the list. Save. Just because. Next thing. Talk and scrutinize everyone in this town. This might take a bit, since it's pretty big. Welcome to Stonegard, the largest settlement in all the Highlands. We're home to some of the realm's largest binderies, so expect to meet your share of craftsmen during your stay. Alright? Tell me about yourself. Maybe. Alright? A woman who works at the inn in Stonegard. Though she entered this line of work in the hopes that she would one day meet the man of her dreams, fortune has yet to smile upon her. She started to wonder if she would have better luck working at the tavern. Oh no. Hello.
Here we are.
Have you ever heard the tale of the burial site of the Ventus Kings? Some folks say it lies in this place people call the Tomb of Kings. Of course, no one I know has actually been there. The horrible beasts lurking around tend to keep the visitors away. Alright. Oh, I don't even have to try it. A slender man with well-defined features, he is well-versed in a great many esoteric subjects. Folk tales, mythical creatures, the realm of the dead. Such things are within his purview. He holds deep beliefs, it is said, though none know more precisely what they are. I see. I guess that's why his name is True Believer. Let's check out the tavern. Oh, just the tavern keeper, I think. Yeah. About in here. Oh, hello. Oh, this is where we need to go. I'm gonna hold off for a second. Hello?
Good day.
Atop the staircase, you'll find the Manor District, where the town's wealthiest citizens reside. Okay. Cool. He once had his entire fortune stolen by a woman he courted and has been wary of the fairer sex ever since, going so far as to hide his money and possessions in various secret caches. Unfortunately, he cannot recall the precise locations of them all. Well, that's disappointing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's a legitimate question. Who hurt you? Who did that to you? Okay. We got a hidden item somewhere. Hello. Scholars love themselves a good translator. Yo. A former mercenary who injured his knee not in battle but during a visit to town when he took a tumble down a flight of stairs. He made the place his home after falling in love with the woman who nursed him back to health. Well, that's an interesting story. Oh, can't go in there. Hello.
Oh, hello.
The common folk live down that way, to the east. You'll find the smithy and provisioner as well. Oof. Sure. Oh yeah, I got it, sweet. A woman of Stonegard who, after amassing some savings as a dancer in a desert town, now devotes her time to her education. Thanks to the support of noble patrons who admired her enthusiasm, she should have no difficulty in continuing her studies. Alright. And we got smarter bartering. That's nice. whenever we get to Tressa. I do my best not to indulge in idle gossip. Oh, okay. Let me just find out everything I can anyway. A widow who has resided in this town for many long years, even when her homeland was nearly consumed by the fires of war, she refused to leave. Dang. Those blackened remnants of that troubled time stand as a bitter reminder to those who were lost, including her husband. Alright. That's sad. I think that's everyone in this area. I think. Let's go ahead and go... Oh, grab this item real quick. Ooh, we can probably sell that. Let's go north to the Manor District. Stonegard Heights. And some water. Alright. Hello.
Hello.
If you continue down this way, you'll find a street lined with book binderies. There's also an inn and a tavern for the people that work there and the scholars who come to buy books. Whoa. I'm sorry. What is it you're trying to do? Now you've got me curious. That didn't sound angry as... Hello? What? Why? I just want to know some deets. A man who makes various tools for hunting. While he is still somewhat lacking in skill, he continues to hone his craft thanks to the support of his friend Nathan. Oh. His friend Nathan, eh? Then we got an item here. Soldier's longbow. How's that? I mean, we have a bow, but I don't think it's super good, so... 98. I mean, this one boosts his elemental attack, but... I think that's probably better whenever we use swords. This way is barred. You'll need to find another path. Okay. A man who sells his sister's ironware to armorers and other merchants, while appearing devoted and sincere to his sibling. In truth, he pockets most of... What? He pockets most of the profits to fund his gambling and drink... What is with people and being addicted to gambling? Sir, that's really awful, actually. That's... Screw you. I don't like you. How about you? Hello. This tome came from a land across the sea. It appears to describe the lives and customs of the people who live there. Sadly, it is written in a script I can make neither heads nor tails of. I wonder if anyone can. So begins the tale lost in translation. That's interesting. A young man drawn into the world of bookbinding by his love of the written word. Disinclined to physical exertion, he learned all about the world through tomes, and as an adult now works hard to bring such joys to like-minded introverts. I feel you. Okay. Got quite a few people over here, and some chests and stuff, too. A grape. Hello.
How do you do?
Aaron. This town is vibrant and great for doing business. I sell raw materials to the bookbinderies, and then I sell the finished books to the scholars. This place sure keeps me busy. Dang. A merchant who supplies materials to binderies. He took up his trade to supply his friend, a local bookbinder, with the best materials available. He hopes that one day the world will treasure the tomes he helped create. Alright.
Well,
more about the Ventus dynasty. I'm studying the Ventus dynasty, which prospered 3 centuries before our time. Ventus III is my favorite of the kings. He was renowned for his drawings and paintings. Strange thing is, one day Ventus III suddenly stopped painting and never touched a brush again. It was as if he'd lost his muse. A queer mystery, fair to say, and I'm setting about to solve it. Interesting. If we get any information about that, through scrutinizing other people around the world, we can probably tell him why. A young man ever in search of history's many hidden truths. He loves nothing more than tracing the journeys of famous figures and unraveling history's many mysteries. That's a tongue twister.
So you see...
To be a house guard for highborns, you've got to earn a name for yourself as a man that can be trusted. Well, after I failed to protect my master, you can well imagine what my name is worth. Oh no. Oh no. Do I really... What? I'm sorry. I don't want to have to pay that, Mart. Oh no. No, 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 no. Come on. Former servant of a noble house, he failed to protect his master in his hour of need. He has since come to the realization that it would have been far better to have died with honor than betray him and live, for the guilt which still weighs upon his soul is beyond measure. The fall of the House Landar. So we actually get information just from a random townsperson, which can probably be used at some point. Yeah, so like everything else that we have has just been for like our main chapters, but this we actually get info, which we can use for side quests later on, which is kind of cool. So, hello. The old man over there says he was a sellsword once years ago. Says he used to be a house guard for Highborns, the Landers, or something like that, but they don't live around here no more. Well, we just learned about that. Apparently it's really easy to scrutinize a kid. A well-meaning youth who mistakes tactlessness for honesty and voices every little thought that comes to his mind. His careless cruelty has brought many to tears, even adults, and earned him a rather... Wow, okay. Sad. No one in here. Hello. The common folk reside at the bottom of the stairway. It is tough to trudge up these stairs each day. Ooh. A woman who works at the tavern, though she chose to do so in hopes that she would one day meet the man of her dreams, fortune has yet to smile upon her. Lately she's been wondering if she would have better luck working at the inn. Huh. That sounds familiar. Maybe you can, I don't know, talk to that other inn-working girl.
Hello.
Hunter. This countryside is excellent for hunting. Why, just the other day I caught me the finest young goatling. I see. A hunter who roams the local wilds, taught to honor life, he makes every effort not to waste a single part of his prey and shares that which he does not need with those who do. Oh, what a nice guy, actually. That's cool.
Well, you see...
Apparently there's a cave deep in the mountains where the Lord of the Forest lives. Oh. Lord of the Forest. What? I feel that 90%... No, now I can't talk to anyone. Sucks. Where is the tavern? Is it down here? Hold on. I gotta go spread some rumors to finish scouring this town. There's a lot of people to talk to. Okay. Hello. What can I do you for? Hey there. I heard that you, could help me not be known as a horrible person around here. I see. Well, your unfortunate reputation precedes you, my friend. $3,500. You know what? Fine. I'm gonna get so much money from grinding anyway. I expect you to be on your best behavior for now. Well, that was pretty quick. Yeah, guys, look how awesome I am. I don't know what rumors he spread about me, so I probably won't be able to keep up with the lie, but hey, I'm cool, right? There's just one person up here left that I needed to talk to. Sort of. He's like, I'm literally the only person that will allow you to, like, get your reputation up, and you have to pay me. Okay.
Well, you see...
Yes, Lord of the Forest. Why is it so hard to just talk to me? Okay, cool. While employed as a groundskeeper by a noble family, he works as little as possible. Though he has been tasked with tending gardens all over town, he only trims the most prominent parts, leaving the grounds of abandoned estates to grow wild and free. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense to a degree. Alright, so we now provoke nicely in this town whenever we come here with the hunter. But, just as Cyrus, that's completely worthless.
The truth is...
I wish I could save everyone, but I need money to make medicine, and some patients just can't afford it. Oh, that's... Oh, that was a weird camera change. Ethical dilemma, for sure. A man in the prime of his life who works as the town's apothecary. He eats well and exercises regularly, which helps him to maintain his youthful appearance. That is definitely not me.
Hello there.
To the north is the Manor District. Go west and you'll reach the entrance, or exit, I suppose, of the town. I mean, I did know that. Carpenter returns to various buildings throughout Stonegard. Though the town boasts a rich history, it has fallen into decline, which prompted one of the older noble families to employ his services. Interesting. We got a hidden item. While they're trying to keep his eyes busy, I'll just... Huh? Who the... I mean, can I help you with something? Hello? A sly and quick-witted merchant, he is ever looking for new ways to turn a profit with minimal effort, while of course making sure to never dirty his hands so far as it is possible. What a lovely person you seem to be. Alright. Anything we need to replenish ourselves with? We've just sort of gotten, like... I'm gonna, well, actually, no. These are basically worthless, since I'll never be by myself, so if I fall asleep, I can't use it anyway.
A good day to...
Paper is a rare sight for some. Those my age can remember the days when everyone was writing on parchment. But we're progressive, now we have paper. This man makes paper in Stonegard, a town with a long and rich tradition of bookbinding. As we have learned a few times, he painstakingly ensures that each page is equal in dimensions and quality, which has earned him an excellent reputation. Traders from far and wide come to purchase his product. You look like you got some fight in you. Could be wrong, though. Well, I am a very high level from fighting a bunch of stuff, so maybe. A man who provides blacksmiths with quality iron from Stonegard and the surrounding region. Out of a misplaced desire to help, he recently purchased a large sword from the brother of his lover, despite the exorbitant price. I see. Bastard sword. Hello? What is that? We already got a pretty good sword, the Moonblade. I mean, if we wanted speed, I suppose. No one in here. There's like a church area.
Greetings.
Did you know that the first flame was brought down from the heavens by Elfric himself? It was the self-same Elfric who did seal away Gildera, the Fallen, and restored light to our fair Orstera. Huh. We get some lore of the religion around here. We heard Elfric's name when we actually got the sub-job cleric, actually. That was like the... What? I will pray for your wayward soul, my friend. Wow, okay. Calm down. The town's cleric. He has a fondness for books and has even authored one that explains the teachings of the sacred flame in simple terms. He distributes... wow, my brain just broke. He distributes copies of it to curious children. Okay.
Hello.
Well be with you, my friend. Do you have business with me? Depends. Will you talk to me? The strikingly handsome son of a family of sculptors. His chiseled features, which catch the eye of many women, are only surpassed by those he shapes himself, as his every work is declared a masterpiece by his adoring fans. Okay. Have you seen how handsome I am? You should make a statue of me. But of course! Okay. How now then? Want to hear something curious? Rumor is there's a direct descendant of the Ventus Kings residing. We're hearing a lot about the Ventus Kings. Can't say I know much about kings nor history for all that, but it'd be rum of a thing if true, wouldn't you say? I suppose so. A rather social gentleman at a glance, he is in truth a consummate businessman who trades in information. How exactly he profits from it is anyone's guess, but the fact that remains that those who seek secrets and rumors would do well to seek him out. Okay. Good to know. Alright. Almost done. You want to get past, you're going to have to go through me. Okay, I just wanted to talk. I wasn't trying to get into your house. The friend and protector of a contemptible cad. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay. There's something going on here. Just between you and me, the boss wasn't always like this. Used to be you'd even see him smile from time to time. But ever since he lost his sister Layla... that sounds actually interesting. This young man sees his leader as more of a big brother and has sworn to follow him anywhere after the ruffian found him by the road and offered him a helping hand. Though he's not much of a fighter, he's rather confident in his skills as both a tailor and cook. Oh, sounds like something that... Your skills are being wasted as a ruffian lackey, sir. You could be a chef.
Say again?
Watcha, you got something you'd like to say to us? If you haven't, then clear out. Oh. I don't want to say anything. I want you to tell me all your secrets. A crass and blustering ruffian. Oh, this is the ruffian. He and his brethren stir up trouble around the town. His sister, his only family, tried her best to show him a better way, but now that she is gone, there is no one left to keep his worst impulses in check. Well, this is sad. I love that idea. It's like, you can't tell me I'm handsome. There's not even a statue of me. Alright. What's up with you? Those brutes are always coming around my shop picking fights that no one ever sought. They meddle in my trade and even threaten me with violence. I'm as proud of my wares as any, but even I wouldn't shop here if I had to deal with that. Can't they find someone else to bother? Well, that's sad. This elderly gentleman who once traveled all across the world has since settled down to sell the remainder of his wares. Having spent most of his life on the road, he is without family and is quietly looking for a suitable heir to his estate. Stop hurting this man! Hello? Sir.
Say.
Yeah, so we gotta do something about these ruffians at some point to help that old guy. Don't know if I can do anything about with just Cyrus, though. Alright. And with that, we are done with bothering everyone in town. And we can simply go ahead and go to the bookbinder's house, which is right here. Hello.
Indeed.
Bookbinding requires the finest of materials. Well, let's scrutinize, I suppose. Testimony. I sold a book of my making to Dominic, a translator. His home lies on the east side of town. Well, now, it would seem I owe this Dominic fellow a visit. I should be able to find him in the workshop just east of here. Alright. We're just over here. Oh, this is the house we couldn't open. I see.
Excuse me.
Beg pardon. Is this the residence of...
My apologies.
I don't know who you are, but I'm not in the mood for company.
A moment.
If you could just spare a moment, kind sir, there's something I'd like to ask you.
Be gone.
I said I wish to see no one. Leave me at once. I'm surprised Cyrus actually got the clue. He seems like a stubborn one. I'll have to find another way. Pray forgive the intrusion. A good day to you, sir. It might behoove me to find out a bit more about our friend Dominic. Well, we just finished asking all the townspeople. Time to ask more townspeople. Scrutinize the townsfolk for more information on Dominic. Oh, I see. We already talked to them, but they have new stuff to say. Testimony. That Dominic went and shut himself off from the world after his only daughter succumbed to sickness 15 years ago. 15 years ago? That's interesting. Because that's exactly when the book went missing. He has closed himself off to the world since losing his dear daughter.
Tis them.
Yes, okay. Dominic had a translation commission he thought would earn him a fortune. Still rues the day he said yes to it, poor lad. Dominic's remorse. He harbors deep regrets having taken on this job for the money. So he's a translator. Oh. Interesting. And he took a job translating something, I can only imagine what, that he now regrets. Oh, there's an item that... Oh, I see, the item's inside that house we can't get into. Some sold medicine to Dominic about 15 years ago, I think? Was in a spot of bother, as I recall, financially speaking, so I gave him a discount. So he was short on money, his daughter was sick and dying.
Very well.
And that should do it, I dare say. Dominic will be more talkative this time. Dang, so that's actually really sad. He works as a translator, daughter is sick. 15 years ago, someone comes up to him, needs money for medicine.
Excuse me.
Beg pardon, Master Dominic. I am Cyrus, the scholar who called upon you earlier. It was like a minute ago. You again? I already told you I do not want to see you. 15 years ago, who was Dominic? Who did his daughter? What task did Dominic take on to pay his debts? Translating a book.
But of course.
Yes, if my reasoning is correct, this is undoubtedly why Dominic has cut off all contact with the outside world. I do not mean to open old wounds, friend. But I have heard that you lost your dear daughter to illness some 15 years ago.
Thusly.
Since then, you have secluded yourself and cut off all contact with the outside world. In order to procure the elixirs that might save your daughter, you needed coin, quickly and in large quantities. And so, you accepted an unusual task.
Yes.
To wit, producing a translation of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Who told you this? Everyone.
Now then.
The book that you translated is now in my possession. Clearly you are a scholar of great knowledge and wisdom. You took care to omit the most horrific passages, doubtless because you recognized the danger they posed. As an academic, I will not stand idly by as knowledge is used for the purpose of evil. Thank you, Master 101. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. And so I ask you, who commissioned this translation from you? Come inside. Ooh, we're getting some
Many
deets. Thank you, friend.
Listen.
But where should I even begin? Yeah, so I'm doing a solo run. Right now we're doing Cyrus, but we're actually going to do the entire game with every of the travelers. So once I complete Cyrus' story, I'm going to pick randomly the next traveler and then make them the only person in the party and go from there. It's been something. I'm quite... or I was very strong for Chapter 2 under normal standards, but it was still quite an ordeal to get through that. But where should I even begin?
In truth.
15 years ago, a man came here to me with a request he said was of dire import. Strangely, I cannot recall his name. Well, that's pretty convenient for our sake. He was a scholar, and from his words one could tell his mind was as sharp as a blade. But what I remember more than anything were his eyes, which burned blood red with a zeal for knowledge that bordered on obsession. What was it, me? Cyrus seems pretty obsessed with knowing things.
What's in that?
Red eyes. Could it be? No, perish the thought.
After that.
They say in recent years he accepted a prestigious position at the Royal Academy in Atlasdom.
It couldn't be.
Good gods. Headmaster Yvonne. There it is.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yes, it's all coming back to me now. Yvonne was his name. Wow. Anger.
In truth.
He came to me, a mighty and venerable tome in hand. Venerable tome. The tome was from the far reaches of hell. I did not have to think twice.
Is that so?
Perish the thought with begone thought. Knowing full well the danger posed by the forbidden knowledge within.
Yes.
So determined, yeah. Yes, I was not blind to the risk. And yet, what choice did I have? The medicines my daughter required cost a veritable fortune, and I am but a humble scholar. Dude, this guy is so sad. I feel bad for him. So you followed Yvonne's instructions to the letter.
Yes.
Yes, I translated that dreadful tome. All the while fearing for my life what horrors might come to pass if the knowledge fell into the wrong hands. Well, we just got first hand of that with 3 dead people and blood crystals. In the end, even the rarest of elixirs could not save my poor girl. Looking back, I believe this was divine punishment for my sins. Big oof. Headmaster Yvonne, whatever was the man thing, I mean, he was kind of an awful person to us. You say the book is in your possession. I beg you, promise me.
Leave it to
I will
me.
see that it is never again used to bring pain and suffering. You have my word. We are a lot of things, annoying, obnoxious, and oblivious, but we are not a bad person. The pain and guilt you bear is surely beyond my understanding, but I hope this will bring you even a small measure of... See, like, what a good guy. Like, come on. Rest your heart easy, friend, as best you can. Yeah, this isn't a blind playthrough, so I've played through this whole game already. But...
You have my thanks.
It's such a good game. It's probably my favorite JRPG ever. At least right now. Cyrus, was it? You have my thanks. Yeah, Chapter 4, like... You think it gets bad in Chapter 2 because you're like, I'm just going to look for a book. And then it's like, oh, there's like people dying. And then it's like, oh, my headmaster commissioned this. And then Chapter 4 is like, holy crap. I don't know if everyone in the chatter that's watched it has seen it, though. So I'm trying to not spoil anything just with commentary. Well, are you going to keep hiding in the shadows, or shall we end this charade? Yeah, Cyrus has known the whole time you were here. So you were wise to my presence.
Just so.
I knew I was being followed, yes. Oh, it's her, not Yvonne. Fancy meeting you outside the academy. You are the headmaster's assistant, Miss...
Call me Lucia.
Lucia.
Greetings.
A pleasure. And why have you followed me here, Miss Lucia?
I I apologize.
Forgive me, Professor Albright. I mean no offense. Exactly, he's hyper aware. Forgive me, Professor Albright. I meant no offense. I overheard that you were investigating the whereabouts of a certain... no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. A tome by the name of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Is this correct? And what if it is?
In truth,
What I am about to say, I ask that you keep in the utmost confidence. I have reason to believe that Headmaster Yvonne is plotting something unsavory involving the self-same tome. Oh, so she knows too.
Why?
So the thief who stole the book from the archives was...
yes.
Cyrus, I thought we'd already established this. Hello, come on, keep up. Let's go. The headmaster himself. Of this, I am all but certain. I love that side dialogue where Cyrus tries to sing. The headmaster's assistant I may be, but first and foremost, I am a scholar in my own right. I will not stand to see my profession's good name solely by one who would use knowledge in the name of evil. This is why
Indeed.
you came here seeking my aid.
Correct.
Yes, my intuition as an academic tells me you are a man to be trusted. So she's been following us to see if we could learn anything, but she's not actually gonna try and kill us or anything. As you may be aware, Headmaster Yvonne hails from Stonegard himself. Oh, I did not know that. Interesting.
Yes.
Oh, I guess Cyrus did that. Yes, I was planning on to investigate that very matter after I was done here. The house in which he was born still stands. Oh. Yet there are ominous rumors about the place. It's haunted. Ooh. I have ascertained its location, but I am hesitant to investigate further on my own. And so I ask, Professor Albright, pray lend me your aid. But of course!
I see.
I see. Before I promise anything, I would see the house with my own eyes.
Correct.
I understand completely. You will find it on the north side of town. Cyrus has some of the best lines. Like, his fully boosted, my focus is unparalleled, is only rivaled by Ulbricht's, my blade is unbending. Very well, let us let us pay it a visit straight away. As for whether or not I can cooperate, I will give you my answer there. Is this acceptable? I mean, that's pretty reasonable to be a bit cautious about this whole situation. Now it's Lucia's turn to say, but of course. Thank you, Professor. I will go on ahead and meet you there. Alright. So, make for Yumon's birthplace. Okay, let's see. I think we should be okay. As we go in here, I'm hoping. I have everything set up and I'm healed and everything, so just in case anything happens. This is where Headmaster Yvonne was born and raised. According to the neighbors, it has lain abandoned for some 20 years now.
Is that so?
Ominous indeed. Well, shall we let ourselves in? Shall we break into this house? What the? Oh, Cyrus.
Oh! Where?
Oh, he's voice acting.
What is this place?
Professor Albright. I apologize for this little ruse.
Well, this sucks.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere. So, we meet again, Headmaster Yvonne.
There they
When
are.
I heard you were looking into From the Far Reaches of Hell, I knew your search would lead you here. And sure enough, you didn't disappoint me. Your mind is every bit as sharp as I thought it was.
Well, this is a predicament.
You sent Lucia to keep an eye on me.
She was evil.
shame, my dear boy.
Keep going back and forth.
A thirst for knowledge like yours would be such a terrible thing to waste. So, what do you say? Apprentice yourself to me, and I will overlook your little trespasses.
How kind of you. I refuse.
Good guy Cyrus, let's go.
I am, shall we say, philosophically opposed to your stance on knowledge.
I really love
Knowledge
Cyrus'
should be
character.
shared, not hoarded for one's personal gain.
I thought you'd say as much. Most unfortunate, Cyrus. Most unfortunate. As you know, this is.
So
my
did he
house,
just have that
and I don't
installed,
get
or like
many
does he just
callers these
always
days.
have like a trapdoor to a dungeon at the front of his house?
A smart man like you knows what this means, yes?
All of his quotes are so good.
When you starve to death here, no one will be the wiser.
Oof. Well, this is wonderful. And here we are. If you think I'll give up without a fight, you don't know me. Well, you don't know me nearly well enough. Alrighty. Climbing way out doesn't seem to be an option.
Now then.
He's so excited. He's like not even phased. Like, all right, let's solve this mystery. Let's go. Now, how to get myself out of this predicament? That is the question. Well, there is a chest at the very least. A bone. Let's go. Is there anything we can actually investigate in here? Well, no. How should I spray? I don't think there's actually anything in here. I remember when I first played this, I like investigated forever, but I'm pretty sure you just have to wait. Oh.
Professor?
Professor Albright. That voice. Could it be?
Are you okay?
Hold on, Professor. I'll lower a rope. There you go. Climb on up. Well, hello. Oh, Professor. I'm so glad you're safe. Hello, Therese. The one that got us kicked out of the academy in the first place. At least you're helping us now. Therese. Did you come all the way from Atlaston? But why?
Actually,
I knew you were in danger. I can't go bribe the bartender to say good things about me if I'm stuck in a cellar. I knew you were in danger, and so I came to warn you. That's quite enough, young lady. Oh, jeez. Therese. I guess I didn't have to say that. I knew Cyrus would come, but you have a pluck for a girl your age.
You think you can get away with
Yvonne, let her go at once. What a trash human being. It is clear hostage negotiation never factored into your scholarly pursuits. Wow. Mark my words, Cyrus. Stop meddling in my research or the girl's life is forfeit. Jeez. And... dang. Wait. Yeah. Make for the cellars of Yvonne's birthplace. Okay, so here's what I'm not sure about. I actually am gonna leave for a second. I know that we just saw Therese get like kidnapped, and it's normally a very pressing matter. I just mostly wanted to make sure that the save would be alright and everything. But man. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I'm level 41. I think the battle level's 40 recommended. So I want to see how strong the enemies in this area are and what their weaknesses are. I don't remember off the top of my head because it might determine whether or not I change sub-jobs, at least for this area.
Can't we settle
All right.
this like gentlemen?
Well, that's not super helpful. Okay, I'm gonna heal above max first, just so I have a buffer of health. Okay. I do a fair bit. Oh man, I might die here. Oh no. It's got crit. Oh good, they missed. Oh no. Okay. This is something. If I knew what the bat things were weak to, I don't want to just look it up. That seems okay. I'm probably gonna die here, but I'm going to analyze all the weaknesses of the bats. They're weak to ice. Okay, good to know. And I'm dead.
Still have so much to learn.
So yeah, for those that haven't been watching the other stuff, if you want to, you can watch it on YouTube. But I die a lot, so that is a thing for sure. Okay, yeah, danger level 40. We're barely above the danger level, and we're alone. So I don't think we're gonna be able to do this today. Probably, we'll probably need to grind some levels more, but we can at least learn more information. So spears and ice so far. Ice for the bats anyway. Let's see what other enemies there are here.
I've
Oh,
done my research on you.
okay. Well, they're weak to ice.
Interesting.
What is that? Researcher. I go first next round, so I might... Well, hold on now. I'm gonna... Actually, I have an idea. No, I'm fine. I'm pretty sure that as long as I have that as support ability, I could just use, like, items to heal above my max HP. So I don't necessarily need to stay apothecary, even though first aid will give me the most, like, bang for my buck, as it were. Okay. Still above max, that's great. The researcher is not weak to ice. You can use soul stones? That sucks. I mean, it makes sense he's a researcher. Yeah, we're gonna have to grind somewhere else for sure. But any information I can learn is helpful. Okay, this is actually good. I can break these guys. They won't go. And then... I can use fully boosted first aid and get some good health there. Horrific mist. Nothing happened. Okay. This is good actually, because I'm gonna take all these hits, yes, but I get to go twice. Just barely below max. I'm interested to know how much health the researcher has. Oh, that does so much damage. Okay, so here's the dilemma. They're broken, so like this is the prime time to do some damage. I need to play this intelligently, which is to say patiently. Constantly keep my HP up as much as I can. Oof. Like, honestly, the bigger problem with doing a solo run is less the fact that, like, if you have, like, one strong enemy, that's fine. It's easy to deal with that. But if you have multiple enemies, normally they would attack multiple people, like, spread across your team, so it wouldn't be all focused on one person. That's the biggest difficulty that comes with this. Flame. I'm still above max, which is great. Okay, that guy's gonna go twice before I get to attack again. But I'm still above max, so I think I should be okay. Come on, let's go. Why is nothing missing now? I have good evasion. Keep using that move. I don't. This is the other issue. Is I now don't have max. You know, I'm just gonna do it. Screw it. Okay. Cool. Oof. Bloodstone. Oh, that healed him. Okay. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna analyze. Why not? He is weak. 2,000 HP and bows. That's not helpful. First aid. Yeah, it's definitely a way longer fight than like a standard random encounter. But hey, if it lets me win, even at the expense of all of my SP, I suppose it's worth it. Nope, that's wrong. Lightning. Sweet. We have weaknesses against him. That's good to know. Actually, it's really good. Okay. Lightning blast. Okay. I mean, honestly, I know that took forever, but I am very pleasantly surprised that I was able to get through an encounter like 5. That's a lot of XP. That was really good, actually. But yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I actually have something in like an hour-ish or so that I have to take care of anyway. So I'm probably going to end the stream off a little bit early today. Earlier than normal, I suppose, just so that I can take care of that. And then I'll just grind off screen again, like normal. I'm going to go for level 50. That's my my target level for this area. I want to get to the point where I can level up. Or take out these enemies, not necessarily quickly, but like with minimal impact to my health and items and stuff. So like, yeah. I'm sorry, Therese. You might have to wait like 5 days before we ever come save you. Hopefully not 5 days. I am streaming tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, so I'll just grind between now and then. I don't know if I'll get to level 50 then. If I don't get to level 50, we might hold off on streaming Octopath, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But either way, let me save at an actual save point real quick. Hello. We've got 9 levels to go. That's not too bad. Could be worse, for sure. So, all right. Let's go ahead and get that out. Do a nice little close up here. Get some music playing. All right. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for checking this out. It was super fun to hang out and chat with you guys. Yeah, if you have any suggestions for like for anyone that knows Octopath, if you want to suggest some like maybe good strategies for grinding in that area or whatever, hit me up, let me know. And if you want to see any of the other streams that I've done with my Octopath solo run, you can check them out on my YouTube channel, which is also just the 64 Mario Man. So anyway, thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you some other time. Thanks so much.